Hello guys, and welcome to the channel. This morning I'm out on the S18 and I'm going to be doing some trail riding, and I'm also going to go down to the canal and just see how nice and dry the trail is. Well, I hope so. So come along and enjoy the ride. Let's get going. Today I'm running also a little bit of a lower pressure in the tire. So I've gone down from 31 psi to I think 28. Now it's not a lot, but sometimes it makes a big difference, especially when the trail is not totally dry. Don't worry, I've got my other glove here. I'm gonna stop and put that on. I'm sort of wondering if the trails are going to be dry, because yesterday we had some rain and wasn't supposed to be raining, not allowed, but it rained, and yeah, it was actually quite a lot. So hopefully the section next to the canal here will be dry, so I can get a bit of distance in this morning. But there's not a cloud in the sky and it's super mild, so very happy. And yeah, I am still running the same pressures on my suspension, so 220 in the main chamber and 90 in the negative, the small one. And I'm also running 8 clicks from the fast rebound, and I'm just running a little bit of a lower pressure, as I said earlier. I just want to try this out. Let's see if this canal path is dry, because here in the front it becomes really clay, and you can't really pick up speed because you just spin out. But because on this side the sun has been on this trail for quite a few hours now. I left the house at 7 and it's probably about 20 past 7 now, and the sun has been out and it's been light since about 5, I think, just before 5. So really awesome. But yeah, it looks good. So I'm gonna do a long little stretch next to the canal here. So it's nice and dry, and let's pick up a bit of speed. I must say, I had a few questions about low battery and the power that the wheel has when it's at low battery. There's a lot of talk around low power cutout on the S18, especially, it looks like to me it's more referring to referring to heavier riders and overpowering the wheel. Now I think it's been discussed a lot all over about overpowering the S18, because it doesn't have a big battery and it can't supply a lot of power when the battery is low. So I just want to give you guys my feedback really on that. I haven't had any issues. Now I never ride the wheel till it's super flat. So I try, and as soon as the first beep kicks in, and that's around 30%, down to about 20% max, then I slow down, you know. Well, the wheel slows you down in any case. It doesn't allow you to go any faster. It only, it sort of caps you at about 20 miles an hour. So I try then to not lean too hard into the wheel. And as you guys can see, so I don't have any power pads or any extra bits of pads on the side to put more power on the wheel or more lean into the wheel. And as you guys can see on this trail, I'm not going to really lean like super into it to pick up speed. The wheel is fast enough for me just to pick up speed, you know, gradually picking up the speed, because there's such a lot of different little things that I need to look out for, like potholes. There's some washes next to the side of the canal where I can actually fall in the canal. There's a lot of like muddy patches in the middle of the road. There's a lot of like single track here that I need to navigate so the wheel doesn't slip out. So I'm not going to be leaning like hardcore into the wheel, otherwise I'm going to be falling in the river or crashing out. So this is sort of the things that you learn when you ride. I would probably say I'm a fairly conservative rider. I'm not, you know, I like going fast, but I like going fast when there's a lot of open space, and I have place to fall, and I'm not going to stop against like a pavement or people or cars and stuff. So when it's open and you know, it is nice and smooth, and well, I have gauged my risk. Then I would go to the maximum of the wheel. When it's not, then I stay at a slower speed. But this is sort of the thing, you know. This comes with getting used to the wheel. So as you get used to the wheel and where the power is and how the power is being delivered, then you can start. Well, I find, this is my just my opinion. You know sort of when the wheel is at its maximum. You get a feel for when the wheel is going to do what, and then you can ride it at that maximum. But that comes usually after a bit of time, while you get used to the wheel. It's not something that you get on the wheel and then you sort of know exactly how the wheel operates. You need to learn that, and it takes a bit of time. It's the same as the guys like can jump on like a one wheel, and they even light riders, new guys, they go and they jump on the wheel and they lean forward and this is so easy, this is the best thing to ride ever, it's super easy, and then they go down the road showing their mates how fast the thing can go, and they don't feel the tilt back, and they just keep on leaning on the wheel because there's such a lot of leverage on that thing, and they just overpower the motor because the motor can't keep them balanced, and then they nosedive, and then they go down on their side. Whoa! It's like a cartwheel action into the ground. Not good. So that's sort of the thing, you know. It's something that you learn. So just getting back to the cutout and the overpowering, I think if you ride down to about 30%, you should be okay. But again, you know, you need to, it's all about your rider weight and also how much power you really put into the wheel. and how aggressively you ride the wheel. If you ride it too aggressively, especially when it's low power, then you're probably going to run into some problems. Because every time I've had a low power beep, meaning at 30% or even lower, and the wheel sort of stops and it tilts me back at that speed, and then hold on a second. Morning. So it tilts you back, and if you then going to go and lean further into the wheel, then yes, you're probably going to overpower it, especially if you are a powerful rider, because the thing can only supply that much balance to the amount of power that it can get in. And if the battery can't handle that output of that instant forward lean, then it's going to or cut out or tilt you even back even further. So that's just my feedback. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with the wheel. Well, I don't think there's nothing wrong with the wheel. It's like, and this is how it was made, and you just really need to you just need to learn how and where the limits are. And if you know that, boom. Okay, so just want to give you guys a quick update on the stats. So it's a fairly warm morning. I think it's about 16 and I've done 9.8 miles, say 10 miles to one direction. Got 82% battery left, and I have done an average speed of 15.5 miles per hour, maximum speed 25 miles an hour. So that's pretty much a nice cruising speed for me. Now, get out, especially next to the canal, you know, if I fall off, I can still like jump and spread my wings and fall without having too much worries. But what is it? Yeah, main board temperature is about 14 and motor temperature is about 28. But yeah, this wheel is absolutely awesome, man. It's like it's actually quite interesting that a wheel that probably doesn't have the most power and it doesn't have the highest speed can just ride so nice and smooth. As soon as you've got it dialed into your liking of how you want to ride it, man, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna make my way back. Starting to get hungry now, so it's probably going to be about a 20-mile ride. Nice early morning. Hopefully the weather will hold and then I'll go out tomorrow. But yeah, that's it. So stop the waffle and let's get going. And I am close to home, all done. And what a beautiful morning to be riding in the UK. And I hope you guys do get out or get some time over the weekend to get a bit of riding in. It's such a lovely day. Hopefully we're going to have another day like this tomorrow. Oh, wait. I want to do some stats. It was say a 20-mile ride. I'm sitting at 53% battery and about an hour and a half ride, and main board temperature 18, motor temperature 31, and I've already been getting some beeps when I'm cruising, so I think the wheel is tilting me back a little bit. This is what I was saying earlier. You know, if you do hear the signs of the wheel telling you to slow down, then that's what you probably need to do. But yeah, man, I am super happy with this wheel. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this little ride video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, like, share. Let's get this channel going, and I will see you on the next ride. Cheers. Whoosh. Boom.